So we need, to see whether you are understanding or not. Yeah, thanks, Soumya. Remaining people also, if you're comfortable. Yeah, thanks for skipping. All right, let's start, guys. So if you remember, we completed two topics. One was analogy and another was classification, right? So now we are into our third topic. Okay. So which is also a similar topic, right? But the set of questions asked are different. All of you can see my screen, right? Yeah. So the chapter or the topic name is series. Okay. So as usual, I'll be displaying questions and you'll be solving them, and then I'll be explaining the solution. Okay. All right. Yeah. So this is how the questions will be, right? So you'll be given certain sequence and you will be asked to figure out the next term of the sequence, right? From the below options. Yeah. Please give it a try. Let's see. Yeah. Tanvi and Mrinali, this is your first class, right?
Yes, sir.
So
Okay.
actually, I was in the previous first class, but then I got fever, so I didn't attend.
Okay, fine, no issues. All right, we can continue. So try to solve this question. I guess I got one answer. Soumya says it's 309. All right. Let's look at it, guys. Okay. So these are your type 1 questions, right? And this is the first method you have to apply whenever you see a serious question in your exam. Okay. What is this method? The difference method. Okay. So what is the difference between 114 and 127? It's 13, right? From 127 to 153, the difference is 26. From 153 to 192, the difference is 39. And from 192 to 244, the difference is 52. So clearly the difference are in multiples of 13, right? So what would be the next difference? Yeah, guess what would be the next difference?
65.
65, right? Because 13 ones are 13, 13 twos are 26, 13 threes are 39, 13 fours are 52, 13 fives are 65. So from 254 to get the next number, I have to add 65. So 264 plus 244 plus 65 is 309, which is your answer. So option A is the right answer. Everyone clear in this? Any doubts? No? Okay, great. Yeah, Sri was correct. Option A is the right answer. All right, let's move to the next question. Yeah, what about this one? All right, there is one answer. Mrinali says 236. Okay, Mrinali, let's check. What about others? Come on, guys, these are simple questions. Follow the same logic. Soumya says 236. Okay, let's check. Right again. So as soon as you see these questions, go for the difference, right? So from 116 to 128, the gap is 12, right? From 128 to 146, it's 18. From 146 to 170, it's 24. So these are multiples of 6, right? From 170 to 200, it is 30. So from 200 to next number, the difference has to be 36. So therefore, the next number is 236. Yeah, correct. So whoever has said 236, that's the right answer. Yeah, what about this one? Yeah, guys, come on. What is the answer? I got the answer. What's the answer? Mrinali says it's 63. Okay. Mrinali, can you give the logic behind 63?
Yes, sir. It's the same way you did the above ones. You take the difference and then again you
Okay.
see the
So
pattern.
let's take the difference. So this is 2, this is 5, this is 10, this is 17, right? But if I see there is no pattern in the difference. So in this, at this moment, what you can do is like instead of going to the other method, just take the difference one more time, right? Let's see. So 3, 5, 7, right? So here there is a pattern, right? So there is a pattern in the subsequent differences. When I'm taking for the first time, I'm not getting the pattern. But when I'm taking the difference for the second time, then I'm getting a pattern. So from here to here, the difference will be 3, 5, 7. Next will be 9, right? So what is 7 plus 9? 16. So what is 37 plus 16? 63. So our option is answer is 63. Is it clear? Any doubts in this? All of you. Soumya, Srivas,
Yes, sir.
yeah. Vasuki, yeah. Rama Yogeshwar, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Yeah, what about this one? All right, analysis, it's 77. Okay, let's check. So again, following the same approach. So 2, 5, 11, 23, 44, right? So gap is 3, gap is 6, gap is 12, gap is 21, right? So if it was 24, then I could have said that the pattern is 3 into 2, 6, 6 into 12, 12 into 2, 24. So 24 into 2, 48, right? But it is not 24 here. So that is not the pattern. So what could be the pattern? Again, if you are not getting the answer in the first differences, go to the next set of differences. So here the difference is 3, here the difference is 6, here the difference is 9. Now this can be the pattern, right? Here the subsequent differences are multiples of 3. So the next can be 12. So 21 plus 12 is 33 and 44 plus 3 is 77. So 77 is our answer. Is it clear? Yeah, 77A. Guys, are you able to understand this? Come on guys, please respond. Yes?
sir.
Yeah. Yeah. So most likely you'll be getting question on this type only, right? This is like, this is the, what you can say, this is the favorite, right, of the examination people, right? Whoever set the question paper. Okay, what about this one? Carefully do this. Guys, if you are not getting by the first approach, try different approaches. Okay. In exam, you have to be very quick, right? So if you feel that the first approach is not working, just immediately go to the next approach. Like at least you try 3 to 4 approaches, and then you can leave the question if you are not getting 2, 3 after 3, 4 approaches. Come on, guys, any idea? Okay, I got an answer. So it's from Srivas. Sorry, it's from Rinali. Rinali says 2208. That's good, Rinali. Guys, again, see, first let's focus on the differences. Okay. So that is the first approach that you have to try. If you are not able to figure out any issue, sometimes there will be like, as soon as you observe the series, there will be a good logic, right? If you are not able to observe that logic, then directly the first step is to go for the differences, right? So here the difference is 18. Here the difference is 54. Here the difference is, what is the difference here? 1, 62, right? And what is the difference here? 250, 750. So difference is 500, but I have to subtract 14, right? So it is 486. Clear? Now, as soon as you look at these differences, there is a pattern in these differences. What is that pattern? Right? 18 into 3 is 54. Right? 54 into 3 is 162. And 162 into 3 is 486. Did you guys understand this so far? Give me a thumbs up if you understand. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Now, so the next one would be 486 into 3. See, again, guys, you have to be very logical in your exam, right? So, in your exam, you are given multiple all of you pay careful attention here, right? In your exam, you are given multiple choice questions, right? Now, there is no need for us to multiply 486 and 3 and then add it to 750 and get our final answer. What you can simply do, 6 into 3 is 18, right? So the unit digit that I'll get here is 8, and here the unit digit is 0. So 8 plus 0 is 8, right? So the unit digit is 8, and only option in which the unit digit is 8 is option B. So directly you can mark your answer as B, right? So this is how you have to be smart, right? In your exam, time is very important to us, right? We should not waste time in multiplying, right? 486 and 3. That's the reason he has given the options, right? Even the examiner wants to check that whether you are logical or smart or not, right? That's the reason you just do 3 into 6 is 18. So the last digit is 8. So 750 plus last digit. So 0 plus 8 is 8. So answer will be 220. Clear? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is how you have to think in your exam, right? So you should not waste time in your exam, right? This is how you have to think, and this is how you have to save your time. All right. Let's move to the next question. Okay. Okay, what about this one? Now, before applying any approach, just carefully look at the numbers. Right? Do you see some pattern or some logic in the numbers? See, in the last questions, like in the last few questions, we were not able to observe any direct logic by looking at the numbers, right? But now my question is, in this new series, are we able to observe any logic or some pattern between the numbers given? That is what you have to focus on. Okay, Vasuki says 391 is the answer. Let's check. Guys, tell me one thing. Can I say that all these numbers are closer to their multiples? Is this statement correct or not? And can you observe it by looking at them? Tell me. Mrinali, sorry. Whatever the
Yes, sir.
statement I said, is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Right? Because 14, 27, 52, right? So 27 is somewhere near the multiple of 14. 52 is somewhere near the multiple of 27. 101 is somewhere near the multiple of 52, and 198 is near the multiple of 101. Soumya, do you agree with this statement?
Yes, sir.
So that is when, right, as soon as you see these numbers, that is when you have to realize that this is something with respect to multiples, right? So then you should say that how will I go to 27 from 14? So 14 into 2 minus 1 is 27, right? How will I go from 52? How will I go to 52 from 27? 27 into 2, 54 minus 2 is 52. Right? How will I go to 101 from 52? 52 into 2 is 104 minus 3 is 101. Right? So can you observe the pattern? Right? So the next number will be 101 into 2 minus 4, which is 198. And the next number will be 198 into 2, which is 396, minus 5, which is 391. So 391 is your answer. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear, guys? Tanvi, Yogeshwar, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is your second type. The first type was with respect to the differences. The second type is with respect to the multiples. And multiples, what you will be able to see is they will be equally spaced and they will be far apart from each other. Right. So that is one thing with respect to the multiples. And you will be able to identify them. Right. So that is one thing. All right. Let's go to the next question. Yeah, this one. This is very interesting. Pay careful attention. Guys, just keep doing this question. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, just keep doing. All right. I think we got an answer. Okay, what is the answer? 349. Okay, Vasuki says it's 349. Srivas says it's 349. What about remaining people? Come on, guys, give your answers as well. All of you have to participate in this. So the series is 5, 10, 13, 52, 57, 342, right? So again, if you happen to see, this is a multiple, this is a multiple, and this is also multiple. So what is happening? So 5 into 2 is 10. Okay. But how do I get 13 from 10? Right? Well, 10 plus 3 is 13. Yes or no? Then 13 into 4 is 52. Right? So how do we get 57 from 52? Well, 52 plus 5 is 57. Right? Now you might have understood the logic, right? What he's doing? He's multiplying and then he's adding. Right? 5 into 2, 10. For the next number, he's adding, is increasing by 1. So he's adding 3. Then he's multiplying by 4 and he's adding 5. Then he's multiplying by 6, right? Because 57 into 6 is 342. So he will add 7 to 342. So 349 is the answer. Understood? Any doubts?
No, sir.
So it's a combination of two arithmetics, right? So one multiplication and the other is addition. All right. All of you understood this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the next question. Okay. See here now, here it is missing. The number is missing from here, right? So how do you figure it out? Come on, try it. So here always one suggestion, right? Whenever you are getting a question mark in between, right? Here, right? So here the question mark is not at the end, unlike the previous questions. Here you are having the question mark between the series, right? Now what you have to do is cut the series till that question mark. So you cut till here and use the remaining numbers or the remaining numbers before, right? After the question mark or before. So here before there is no sequence, right? So after the question mark only there is a sequence. So you try to find the logic using these four numbers. And then we can apply the same logic to the question mark and find it. Okay, someone has already found the answer. Sri, no, Wasiki says it's 152. Are you sure, Wasiki? Please check. I don't think that's the right answer. No, that's not definitely the right answer. Please check. Okay, there is an answer. Okay, Yogeshwar says it's 140. Okay, let's check. Come on, guys, remaining people, please give your answers. So here I have to find the logic using the numbers 292, 572, 1120, 2192. So again, as soon as I look at these numbers, one thing is clear. 572 is near to the multiple of 292, right? Because 290 into 2 is 580, right? So 570 is near to the multiple of this one. Mrinali says 149. Okay, let's check. There are so all of you got different answers. So let's check. This is a good question. Okay. So how can I get 572 from 292? That is my question. So 292 into 2 is what? It's right. 290 into 2 is 580. 292 into 2 is 584. So from 584, I have to subtract 12 to get 572. Is it clear for all of you? Give me a thumbs up if it's clear. Yes. Okay, fine. Now again, 1120 is closer to the multiple of 2 of 572. So I'll do 572 into 2, right? What is 572 into 2? 572 into 570 into 2 is, right, 1140, right? So 572 into 2 is 1144. And from that I have to subtract 24. So then I will get 1120. So now I might be seeing the logic, right? So then 1120 into 2 is 2240. Now 2240 minus 48, right? Minus 48 is 2192, right? So basically, now what could be the previous one? Previous one could be 6, right? So it could be whatever the number x into 2 minus 6 must be equal to 292. So what will be this? So this will be 298. 298 by 2 is 149. Clear? So therefore, x is 149. How many of you understood this? Mrinal, your answer is right. Tanvi, your answer is also right. Guys, all of you, did you understand this or is there any doubt in this?
No, sir.
No? Yogesh, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Right? So this is how, like, again, that observation skill is needed from you, right? You have to observe and realize that 572 is closer to the multiple of 2. So it will be something related to that. 1120 is closer to the multiple of 572. So it will be something related to that, right? So this is how you have to observe and find it. Okay. All right. Let's move to the next question. So this is also with respect to multiples only, right? So this is your type. Okay. What about this one? think this is a pretty straightforward question. Okay. Come on, guys, you should not take much time for this. Now, these are special type of numbers. If you clearly observe, these are special type of numbers. What is that special type? Yeah, it's a simple question. You can do this question in two ways. Any idea? Mrinali, any idea how to do this? Any suggestion?
No, sir, still thinking.
Sorry?
Sir, still thinking.
Doing? Okay, fine. See, always remember in the series questions, the first step that you have to take, right? See here, unlike the previous case, these are not multiples closer to each other, right? So they are not multiples closer to each other. Okay. So if they are not multiples closer to each other, the first step you have to take is take the difference. Take it for granted. Take it for granted. Okay. The first step that you will be doing is take the differences, right? So what happens if I take the differences? So this is 18. This is 26. This is 34. This is 42. And this is 50. That means the differences are in arithmetic progression with a common difference of 8. So the next one will be 58 and that will be 240. Very straightforward. Yes or no? Any doubt in this?
No, sir.
Mrinali, did you understand this? Tanvi, did you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. But there is another approach as well. These are special type of numbers, right? 12, 30, 56, 90, 132, 182. These are special type of numbers. Now, what is specialty with these numbers? 12, can I write it as 9 plus 3? Yes or no? Guys, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right. But what is 9? 9 is 3 square plus 3. So 9 is 3 square and 3. So 12 can be written as 3 square plus 3. Similarly, 30 can be written as 5 square plus 5. 5 square is 25, 25 plus 5 is 30. 56 can be written as 7 square plus 7. Yes or no? 90 can be written as 9 square plus 9. 132 can be written as 11 square plus 11. 182 can be written as 13 square plus 13. So next number will be 15 square plus 15. What is 15 square? 225 plus 15. It is 240. So through this approach also we got the same answer. So the examiner will set the questions in such a way that either use whichever the logic, you'll end up getting the same questions. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So you must be able to identify these numbers, right? The squares and cubes. First 20 to 25 squares, you must know them by heart. First 10 to 15 cubes, you must know them by heart. And you must train yourself to observe them. All right. Okay. Let's go to the next question. Yeah, what about this one? What about this one? A. Okay. Again, when in doubt, the first step is to go for the differences approach. $19. Okay, correct. Right. See, what is the difference between 37 and 61? The difference is 24. Between 61 and 91, the difference is 30. Between 1 and 7, the difference is 6. So obviously the difference from here to here, it should have been 12, and from here to here, it should have been 18, right? Because the differences are the multiples of 6. So the number must be 19, right? Yes, 19 is the right, correct that way. All right, let's go to the next question. Yeah, what about this one? Okay, I got an answer. The answer is 60. Okay, Renali says 60. Okay, let's check. So again, what is the first step that we will be doing? Taking the differences, right? So 5, 6, 10, 19, 35. So difference between 5 and 6 is 1. 6 and 10 is 4. 10 and 19 is 9. 19 and 35, 16. So these are what? These are your perfect squares. 1, 2 square, 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square. So next will be 5 square, which is 25. So 35 plus 25 is 60. Right? Yeah, 65 is the right answer. All right. So the type 3 is related to squares and cubes, right? So something related to squares and cubes, right? You'll have some pattern related to squares and cubes. Okay. Okay, what about this one? Okay, there is an answer. Renali says 29. Okay. This is a very simple guess. So if you happen to see, there is no connection between the side by side numbers. But if you see, there is a connection between the successive, I mean, leaving one number in between, right? So there is 8 and 13, which has a gap of 5, 18, 23, 28, right? And 5 to 11, 6, 17, 23 plus 6 is 29, right? So there are, what is happening here? Two consecutive series are given, two series side by side they are given, right? So therefore the answer is 29. How many of you understood this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right. There are two series which are going on, right, side by side. All right, let's go to the next question. Yeah, what about this one? This is very interesting. Just try to get the logic in this. Yeah, guys, what is the logic here? See, if you take differences, nothing is going to work. 1, 3, 12, and you don't know what. Okay. But if you happen to say carefully, this is something related to multiples, but in a different way, right? Let's closely look at this, right? So we have 2, 3, 6. Now carefully observe that. What is the product of 2 and 3? It is 6. Yes or no? Right, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, right? 2 into 3 is 6. Next, 3 into 6 is 18. So the logic can be the product of two previous numbers is the next number, right? So 2 into 3 is 6. So 3 into 6 is 18. So next is 6 into 18 is 108 and 108 into 18 is 1944. So therefore, your answer is 108. Very, very important question. Very good question. Did you get the idea? Soumya, Tanvi, Mrinali, Srivas. Understood this, guys?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very, very good question. Okay. All right. Okay. So in this, we have to find the wrong number. So there is a number. So all the numbers are following a particular sequence or a particular pattern, but there is one number which is not following that pattern. So you have to figure out which number is that. So what is that number? So always what you will do? You will take the differences, right? 30, 328, right? So difference is 10. The difference is 28. The difference is 38 to 84. What is the difference? Difference is 46, right? From here to here, the difference is 64. And from here to here, it is 82, right? And from here to here, it is 98. Okay. Now what is happening? Now if I come to consecutive or subsequent differences, the difference between 10 and 28 is 18. The difference between 28 and 46 is 18. 46 and 64 is also 18. 64 and 82 is also 18. But the difference between 82 and 98 is 16 only. So where is the logic getting broken? At this point. So which is your wrong number? 328. Actually, the correct number should have been 330. Right? If it was 330, then the difference would have been 100 and this difference would have been 18. So that would have been the correct answer, right? But instead of 330, we have been given 328. So 328 is the wrong. Is it? Did you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, what about this one? Yeah, what about this one? This is also simple. right? See, again, in this problem, carefully observe, guys. If you try to figure out the differences, the difference between 47 and 74 is 27. The difference between 74 and 128 is 54. So by till here, you'll understand that the differences are multiples of 27, right? So 27, 54. But if I try to take the next difference, I'm getting it as 91. But actually, what should be the next difference? It should be multiple of 3 and 27, right? It should be a product of 3 and 27, which is 81, right? But it is 91 here. So which is our wrong number? 219 is our wrong number. Actually, the number should have been 209. Clear? Any doubts in this? Soumya, Tanvi, Mrinali, any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay. Vasiki, did you understand this? Okay. Right. So, okay, fine. Okay, now we are with respect to letters, right? Again, in the last two of reasoning classes, what did we discuss? Whenever it comes to letters, you have to number them, and to number them, you have to simply remember one phrase. What is that phrase? EJOTY, EJOTY, right? So E is 5, J is 10, O is 15, T is 20, Y is 25. You only have to remember this phrase, and based on this phrase, you have to find the remaining letters. So here, what is the case? E. So E is 5. H. H is what? H, I, J. So J is 10. H will be 8. L. J, K, L. So K, L. L is 12. Right? Because J is 10, K is 11, L is 12. O. O is 15. Right? And what is S? S is P, Q, R, S, T. 90. Is it clear? Right, then two dashes are given. So again, here what is happening? There are two simultaneous series that are going on, right? So 5, 12, 19 with a gap of 7, right? So what will be the next one here? It will be 26. What is 26? 26 is your Z, last letter. Very easy to remember. And again here, 8 plus 7, 15, 15 plus 7, 22. So what is 22? PQRST, T is 20, right? So TUV, right? So this is B. So option C is your right answer. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Right? Whoever are here for the first class, right? First reasoning class, Tanvi and Renali, right? This we discussed in our first class, right? We have to remember this phrase, right? Because always in the letters related questions, we have to number the letters. And how do I number the letters? I'll remember only this phrase, right? Because from this phrase, I'll try to find the remaining numbers of the remaining letters, right? What is the phrase? EJOTY, right? And EJOTY is multiples of 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And remaining letters, you have to find it from here. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. All right, what about this? Give it a try. A. Correct. Right? What's your answer? A is the correct answer. Okay. So what is happening for the first letters? It is increasing, right? So 1, 3, and 6. So the next will be, there will be a gap of 4. Okay. So here there was a gap of 2. Here there was a gap of 3. So next there will be a gap of 4. So J is 10. And for the next letters, it is decreasing by gap. Again, the gap is increasing here. So from 26 to 24, gap of 2. 24 to 21, gap of 3. So 21 to next gap of 4, that is 17, which is Q. Right? Is it clear? O is 15, P is 16, Q is 17. So 10 plus 7, 27. That is also fine. Understood, all of you?
Yes, sir.
So,
Okay. Right. Oh. Yeah, what about this one? So how quickly you have to number? So J is HOT. So J is 10. K, JK, 11, IJ. So I is 9. This is how quickly you have to number. Right. So NPO. O is 15. P is 16. N is 14. Right. SUT. T is 20. U is 21. S is 19. So this is 10, 15, 20. So the last one will be 25. What is 25? YZ. So Y. So before Y, it has to be Z, and before this is X. So X, Z, Y. So this is how quickly you have to solve in your exams, right? It should hardly take 20 seconds. See, we have solved this problem in 20 to 30 seconds. This is how you should solve it. Understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes.
Any doubts? Any doubts, anything that you want to say, you can share it with me. Anything? Okay, I think there is no doubts. Okay, fine. All right. The next question. So KUZ, right? Again, how do I find? Z is 26 directly. TU, so U is 21. JK, what is K? JK, 11, right? Next is MOX. What is M? M is 13, right? KLM, 13. O is 15, right? And X is 20, XYZ, so 24, okay? What about next one? OIV. O is 15. TUV. V is 22. And what is I? IJ. So this is 9. Okay. And QET. Right. So QET. So what is Q? Q is 17. P is 16. O is 15. OPQ. So this is 5. And what is T? T is HOT 20, right? So what will be next? See, the first numbers 21, 11 to 13, 13 to 15, 15 to 17, right? So there is an increase of 2. So it is 19. And what is 19? PQR ST. T is 20. So S is 19, right? So first we have S. Next. Last 26, 24, 22, 20. So 18. What is 18? RST, right? So this is R. So SR. So either this one or this one. What about this? 21 minus 6, 15. 15 minus 6, 9. Just a minute. 21 minus 6 is 15. 15 minus 6 is 9. 9 minus 4. Okay, wait a minute. Yes. Did we miss any logic here? SR, right? What was it supposed to be? So 9, so actually 21 minus 6 is 15. 15 minus 6 is 9. 9 minus 6 is 3. Right? 9 minus 6 is 3. So I guess, so this has to be C, not E, guys. So my mistake. So what happens if this is 3? So from this, if I go 3 minus, right? If I go 3, if I go 6 minus, so I'll go to 23. What is 23? 23 is TUVW. W. No, I'm not getting anything. Any flaw, guys, that we missed here? Figuring out this for fine. Okay. This is the logic. See, this is a very, very good question. So here, now you will go to this point and you will feel that, okay, we have KUZ, MOX, OIV, QET, and S dash R. So we figured out all, but we feel that, so this is 21, this is 15, this is 9, this is 5. Now, what do we feel? We feel that there has to be no pattern in this, because from this here to here, the gap is 6, here to here also the gap is 6, here to here the gap is 4. But how can, you feel that this is a mistake. But if you take time and if you observe carefully, okay, So let's observe the middle letters, like the letters which have the problem. We have U, we have O, we have I, and we have E. Now, what are these letters?
Vowels.
Vowels. Right. So in between, he is placing vowels. And what is the only vowel that is missing?
A.
A is the only vowel that is missing. So therefore, A will come and sit here. So this is option B is your right answer. Did you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Right. So these are very, very important questions. All right. So you might think that there is no logic, but there will be this sort of logic. Okay, very good question, guys. Very good question. You know, take a screenshot of it and paste it, and just before going exam or one day before the exam, you quickly revise it. Okay. All right. I think we are well over the time. Just a minute, guys. I think there is only one question left. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this question quickly. So this is POQ, right? So O is 15, P is 16, this is 17. SRT. So T is 20, R is 18, S is 19. Okay. VUW, right? So what is V? U is TUV. So 21, V is 22, 23, right? So 15, 18, 21. So in between, it has to be 24. 24 is your X. X, Y, right? 24, 25. So 1, Y, and Z, right? 26. So Y, X, Z. Option C is your right answer. Is this clear? Straightforward, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. All right, guys. So I think we are done. So do you want some questions to practice, guys?
Yes.
First of all, tell me, like, do you have any doubts in this, or any feedback that you want to share? Any doubts or anything? Nothing?
No, sir.
Okay, fine, guys. Now what I'll do is, I'll be sharing you a worksheet, guys. Just give me a moment. Okay, where is this spreadsheet? Yeah. Okay. So I have shared the worksheet in the group, right? In the BitSat group. All of you are there on that group, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So there are 10 questions. Just try to solve those 10 questions. All
Okay.
right.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. So let's meet in the maths class. Maths class is at 7:30. So join the maths class at 7:30. All right. Let's meet in the next class, guys. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Any doubts, Tanvi and Yogeshwar?
Sir, in the group, we haven't received anything.
Can you check now?
Sir, I checked just now.
So MCS BitSat 2025 crash course PCM English LR. Is this the group?
No, sir.
No.
Sir, I'm in some other group. It says English and LR.
Oh, okay. Just give me a moment. I'll send it here. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Just a moment. Oh no, I'm on build. Okay, I'll ask Atul to send it. I think I am not added in that group. I'll ask Atul to send it to you.
Okay, sir. Sure, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Tanvi.
Okay. Thank you, sir.